society really feels. I'd like to ask that you please respect the meaning the ceremony carries by remaining silent. All right. This is a time for grief for those we've lost. It's a time for us to reflect on how this disease has touched each of us personally. And it's a time for us to look inside of ourselves with a quiet moment of remembrance and to find hope. No matter what our experience with cancer has been, we all share the hope that we will one day live in a world where our children and their children will never have to hear the horrible words, "You have cancer." Hearing the words, "You have cancer" is unimaginable to those who have never encountered them personally. Immediately, cancer survivors begin wondering how this will change their life and the lives of their family and friends. Somewhere standing near you is a cancer survivor, someone who has faced those three life-changing words. It might even be you who fought cancer. But survivors are strong. Survivors give us the strength to keep fighting back. Survivors give us hope. As you may have seen, our track is illuminated by these white bags. Each one represents a treasured relationship. They represent people, each with a name and a story to tell. They are our mothers, our fathers, our sisters, our brothers, our sons, our daughters, our friends, and our loved ones. We love these people. We remember them, we celebrate them, and we fight back against this disease for them. As these luminary illuminate the night, they represent our shared vision for a cancer-free future. I challenge each and all of you to find the most beautiful bag out there with the name Alyssa Temple on it. She passed away at age 6 due to this terrible disease. She was a child to whom I will never know personally, but I know would have been the most wonderful person on earth, just like her mom. And at this time, I'd like to introduce you to her mom, Brenda Temple.
Well, thank you for inviting me to your Luminary ceremony and to your relay event. I started relaying 6 years ago, prior to my daughter passing away. We started in June of 2006, and my sister needed help at the Westland Relay. She had no one, and she called us out. And my daughter and I went out. My 2 sons and my husband were playing baseball. They came later on, and we had the best time. We were taking notes on a paper plate, what we were going to do the following year. We stayed the full 24 hours, and it was just an experience that I would never forget. July 18th changed my life a month later. My daughter was sick over a weekend, thought she had the flu. Monday came around, I went to school at night. I worked during the day, I work out of my house. And came home from school, she wasn't doing well, I slept on the couch with her. We went to, she just wasn't right, you got that mother instinct, and I told my husband about 2 o'clock in the morning that, I think we need to take her to the hospital, just something's not right. So we went to Oakwood, and it was about 3:30 when we got there. And they were running some tests. By 6:30, they came to me and said that my daughter was seriously ill and that they needed to transfer her, and they transferred us to Ann Arbor by ambulance. And we got there about 8:30, and by 10:20, she was gone. Come to find out, she passed away from a strep infection she couldn't fight because of acute lymphoblastic leukemia that she could not fight. And we didn't know she had it. Perfect child. This was her a month prior. Happy little girl, always playing, love of my life, along with my 2 boys. And she was 6 years old. And this is why we relay today. My husband's here tonight, and we just wanted to thank the Guziaks, Brendan, Jeff, Pat, Greg, Grandma and Grandpa for inviting us to this event. And I'm just glad to be here with all of you tonight.
Thanks, Brenda. Now I'd like to hand the microphone over to my brother, who's going to play a song about Alyssa.
About 2 weeks ago, I was told the story of Alyssa, and my mom came to me and asked me if I could write a song about her, about the things that we need to remember her for, and how she can affect all of our lives, and anyone, not just her that has passed. And I wrote this song. It's called Gone But Not Forgotten, Alyssa's song. It goes like this. I still remember the day we went our separate ways. I still remember the time we said our last goodbyes. No matter what has happened, you'll still be in my heart. One day I will be back with you, and we'll never be apart. The times we shared I cherish, I never will forget. The way you made me smile and held me for a while. If I could go back to the day and take all of your pain away, I would do it all for you, so you could be with me too. You left me too soon, before you even bloomed. With so much left to see, your life will live on through me. No matter what has happened, you'll still be in my heart. One day I will be back with you, and we'll never be apart. The times we shared I'll cherish, I never will forget. The way you made me smile and held me for a while. If I could go back to the day and take all of the pain away, I would do it all for you, so you could be with me too. Although we're not together, my love for you's forever. Although we're far apart, you'll always be in my heart. No matter what has happened, you'll still be in my heart. One day I will be back with you, and we'll never be apart. The times we shared I'll cherish, I never will forget. The way you made me smile and held me for a while. If I could go back to the day and take all of the pain away, I would do it all for you, so you could be with me too. Whoa, whoa.
And just to let everybody know that there's going to be a Alyssa lab at 3 a.m. So I want everybody, as much people as we can get on the track for this Alyssa lab. It is going to be the best lab ever. You can all share a memory of how you have got through cancer in one way or another, or how you have lost someone in one way or another. Please join in as we conclude this evening's Luminary ceremony. During this time, I invite everyone to join us for a silent lab as our loved ones' names light the way. While on this lab, and for the rest of the night. We invite you to observe the bags, read the names, and spend your own quiet time in reflection. Let's terminate this terrible disease once and for all. So there are only good stories of how people overcame their cancer and not how we lose wonderful people like Alyssa. Let's fight back against this disease. On behalf of the Relay for Life of Brandon, thank you for providing the gift of hope to so many people.